Hey guys, what is up? It is me, TheChrisPhoenix here, back again for another video. Now this is your Raw replay. That's right, Raw replay, little Raw review. Raw went off the air a while back. It's still on over here on the West Coast for another hour and 5 minutes, but yours truly saw the spoilers and stuff, and I've seen that all I've seen so far type of deal. You kind of get what I'm saying. If you don't, again, I apologize. But anyway, let's get started. We'll kick things off. Nexus comes to the ring. Wade Barrett says that he doesn't kill us, make us stronger. WWE escapes with the win, but Nexus beat off 6 of the best Raw had to offer. They're still there. They're still reunited. Blah blah blah. And then, the Raw GM has this bright idea. He emails in and says that Team Nexus is gonna be facing Team WWE in single matches, meaning that Team Nexus can pick their opponent. Any opponent of their chosen from the Team WWE. So yeah, that was pretty interesting. And neither, I could be wrong, but I think Nexus was banned to interfere in the match. So yeah. So the first match we had was Wade Barrett versus Chris Jericho. Now this was a pretty good match. One of the great things I love about Chris Jericho is that he unlike certain superstars, kind of like John Cena. John Cena is a good example of this one. Chris Jericho finds, how do I say this? He goes over, meaning that he lets the younger guys beat him, such as Evan Bourne, and so on and so forth. He lets guys like that beat him, and that's exactly what happened in the case in this one. It was a pretty good match, but Wade Barrett hits Wasteland, I believe that's the name of his finishing move. 1, 2, 3, your winner, Wade Barrett. Then after that, we got this little comedy thing. Justin Long, Charlie Day, and Jason Sudeikis, it was the cast of Going the Distance, whatever. They started talking about, we're in LA, the NBA champions, and one of the guys is like, the Miami Heat are going to become champions, boo, and then here comes the Hart Dynasty, and get this, you guys, the Raw GM does an email and says the unified tag titles no longer exist. That is now the WWE Tag Team Championships. And and to present them is Bret the Hitman Hart. So Bret comes out with the new championships. It's an interesting how do I say this, belt. I saw it and it looked pretty cool. I was like, wow, this is, I actually kind of like it. It's different. It has like two guys have like Spartans hat, whatever, the gladiators, but it's pretty cool. So yeah, that's what happened. Then Bret the Hit, and then Justin Gabriel gets on the Titantron saying, Bret the Hitman Hart, you're gonna get the 450 splash tonight. Next comes Michael Tarver and Daniel Bryan match. It's pretty cool. Daniel Bryan, his new theme, I kind of like it. It was a good match. However, Daniel Bryan got distracted from The Miz and Alex Riley, and then Michael Tarver picks up the win. 1, 2, 3, your winner, Michael Tarver. And remember, guys, whoever lost from Nexus is gone from Nexus. So Michael Tarver, Wade Barrett, so far so good for them. And then The Miz hits the skull-crushing finale on the briefcase. Next is Justin Gabriel versus Bret Hart. However, Michael Cole gets an email, you guys, and then he changes and it says he doesn't like Bret Hart, and then we'll see him on Raw again. And then you start thinking, all right, who's his opponent? Randy Orton. This was an alright match. This is kind of a quick match. It was really short. Justin Gabriel did pick up the victory. What happened was Orton hit the RKO. Sheamus makes his way to the ring. Orton starts taking him out. Ref counts to 10. That's right, count out, guys. So that's how Gabriel wins. So Gabriel is still safe. Then we have match number 4. Nexus, David Otunga and Skip Sheffield versus John Morrison and R-Truth. I'm thinking, oh great, John Morrison and freaking R-Truth. However, David Otunga and Skip Sheffield do survive after a clothesline dropkick by Morrison. Sheffield's got the tag, and then setting up for the clothesline, he gets it, and that one's over. Then we have our great old Divas match. Eve, Gail Kim, and Melina versus Alicia Fox, Maryse, and Jillian. This was freaking insane. It's a Divas match, you guys. It was pretty botchy, if you ask me. It was just, whoa, man. But you know, it was a Divas match. What do you guys expect? What happened was Eve, she nailed the kick. Moonsault was coming up. Jillian pulls Eve down from the ropes and gets the win. That's right, guys. Jillian Hall got the win on Monday Night Raw. So, you know, Jillian Hall, Maryse, and Alicia Fox beat Melina, Gail Kim, and Eve. Oh, yeah, by the way, apparently WWE was actually scared of that injury last night. But, you know, apparently all is well now. So, yeah. Then we come out, Heath Slater versus Edge. That's right, guys. Heath Slater versus Edge. Edge ducks a clothesline. Edge wants to hit the spear. He goes for it. Slater slides back to the ring just in time for the count out victory. That's right, your winner, Heath Slater. So everything's so good for Nexus. Everything's just so good for them. You know, they're not worried. Whatever. Blah blah blah. I mean, it's just they're just all right. I mean, then you know we had this Kiss Cam Kali thing. I'm not gonna get into that. And the last but not least, we have our main event, Darren Young. That's right, the good old Darren Young. Though some people like to say, oh, the darker or the tanned or the black version of John Cena versus John Cena, ironically enough. And this is what I mean when I say by younger guys. You know, with Jericho and Cena thing. You know, Cena doesn't do it, Jericho does. Cena avoids a leg drop, starts fighting back. 5 moves, dooms begun. You can't see me. Attitude adjustment. Cena counters it into the STF. Darren Young taps up. So John Cena wins, and this means Darren Young is no longer a Nexus. I mean, what are you going to do with Darren Young now? Put him on SmackDown and put him in the Straight Society? Fuck, I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. I want to join Straight Society now. And the Nexus run down to the ring and surround Cena. They allow Cena to leave. 6-on-1 assault, clothesline, Sheffield wasteland by Barrett, and Nexus pose. And that's the end of the night. So yeah. Darren Young is no longer on Nexus. What the hell do you do now? I mean, seriously. I mean, I could go on a beautiful rant of John Cena, and I know a lot of people are pissed off this whole Super Cena gimmick, and yours truly is pissed off with it too. I mean, speaking of pissed off, Randy Orton has a steel chair right now. Cool. But okay, yo. But it just bugs me. It just bugs me, you guys. I'm sorry if I'm complaining. It just freaking, you know, you got guys like, you know, no homo. You know, guys like freaking Randy Orton, perfect example. You know, Chris Jericho, Edge. You know, those guys are willing to go over for the younger guys. Now you're thinking, oh, they're jobbing to them. They're jobbers. No, they're not jobbers. John Cena can lose a match against a young guy and not become a jobber. But no, he's the face of the franchise. We can't let that happen. It's impossible. And I'm sorry I'm going on a little rant. I really am. That's why I'm cutting the video right now, because I'll go on forever. And, you know, I know a lot of people don't like long videos here on YouTube. Especially that one kid that made... Yeah, I don't know if you guys heard about it, but some kid made like a 14-minute and 59-second SummerSlam video. People think my videos are long. So anyway, guys, that's your little Raw replay for August 16th, 2010. I'll talk to you guys later. TheChrisPhoenix. So yeah.